making some ochazuke, which is hot tea over rice. This is rice I cooked on the stovetop. I did do that on the stovetop in my little pot after I boiled water, and then I strained it per this YouTube channel I found. Anyway, that was the leftovers. I'm gonna eat some natto, which is fermented soybean. This is Japanese mustard, karashi, and the tare, which is like kind of like soy sauce but a lot lighter. I just found, look at this cute piano. So glad I just got back from like an hour. Oh, I'm so oily too. An hour-long drive. No, it was probably like 40 minutes. This client's kind of far, but the drive is so beautiful. Like, there's like two instances where I am completely surrounded by water. Well, not completely. I'm obviously on the road, but it is. And it's like on a foggy day, it looks different. And like today was more clear, so it looks like the water on each side of me was just so glassy. And you can actually run, like jog this. Like I saw people running on it. I would love to do that, but it's just a bit far. Last night, I was walking with Sugar to our nearest market, and to do that I get on one street in our neighborhood that is like a little bit more used. It's not like an inner residential street. It is, but it's like the street that everyone takes to get to the other side, like the other closer neighborhood, whatever. Anyway, so when we were walking down the hill, I had my stun gun flashlight, and I don't know if that was like an eyesore. I was pointing it to the ground at Sugar, but this truck slowed down and he just basically was just looking at us. And I was like, what the heck? And there was a car behind him. So they were like braking and they were wondering what the hell he was doing looking at us too. And I was like, So then once that second car came, he started to move a little slower, but then he was still moving down the hill really slow. So we just stopped at the top of the hill and I just waited till he turned. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't go to the market. But I went anyway. And I was just like really ready with my stun gun. And I think I did end up seeing him at the bottom of the hill. And I just passed him because Sugar's kind of big, and like if he were to attack us, I have the stun gun and I'm ready to use it. So anyway, I passed him and I like was trying to get a good description of him and stuff. And he was just like scrounging in his car. And then after we passed, maybe like we're like just within earshot, but just like 100 feet away, he's like, "Mama!" Like he just yelled at us, like yelled at me. So that was super unnecessary. I know that I probably should have just turned around and gone home, but yeah, that's what happened, which is unfortunate because I really thought this neighborhood was really, really safe. Like I walked out at night. I mean, it's nightfall, like right after 4:30 anyway, but yeah, that was kind of disappointing. Oh, and also, I gave myself a cardboard cut. Today's recipe: ketchup, lettuce. Some reason I don't want to put the sauce on this one yet. I'm gonna put some veggie patties from Morning Stars. Wait, I wanted to still put the cream. That would make it a sandwich with 2 breads, but I only have 2 slices left. So I'm just gonna do it like this. And then, so for this one, it already has the ketchup. I'm tempted to put more ketchup. Maybe I will. Hard to do with one hand. Okay. But for this one, I think I'm gonna do this dressing. Because, I mean, I really want to do mayonnaise, but I also only have 1 bread anyway, so yeah, this is my dinner. Second dinner is 5 dumplings from Trader Joe's, My favorite Shin ramen with the beef broth and an egg. The best. The best. Hello, I just got done with a 4 hours and 45 minutes, and basically it was to assemble a like nice, like that Spalding brand basketball hoop, which is adjustable up to 10 feet. And then I also had, okay, so that took 3 hours. I did a basketball hoop before and it only took me like an hour and a half, so I'm not sure why this one took me so long. It was really good quality though, I have to say. But the second thing was to assemble these like metal pole jungle gym. It's basically a dome 10 feet by 5 feet. So it's quite cute. I've seen it before. I almost built it for a client back in California, but she didn't have enough room in her backyard to have enough clearance, because you have to have like 10 feet and you have to have like an additional so many feet so that, you know, the kids can climb. But after you put these long bolts in, I was like, it seems so unsafe that they're like the ends are sticking out. So you put these like black caps and then they can climb on it, use that as like something to hold on to. It's really, really cute. Such a sad dead tree. What you looking at? Huh? Knock this tree down like it's nothing. What does it look like? Oh, the grass is already growing on this side. Wow. Okay, so a couple days ago I got a comment from somebody on my 2021 TaskRabbit review video where they asked, how do you know how long a job will take? So that really depends on you. But for, let's say for instance, furniture assembly. If you have experience building your own furniture, you should, you know, think about, okay, how long did it take for me to build this dresser for myself, like taking my time, and then maybe like subtract 15 minutes or so, because you're gonna move as fast as you can when you work for somebody else. And then another thing to consider is, another thing that you should do, if you get a request to assemble furniture for a client, look up that item or look up something similar and then try to see the instructions for it. And if you can actually pull up the PDF of the instructions, try to imagine like, okay, this is this, how many pages, this is how the instructions look. Sometimes what you want to first look for is if it actually says average time of assembly is an hour or 2 hours. Is that my baby? Here's a dog outside walking. Super alert. It's a random Wednesday and we are here at a very beautiful park. What? Got a cool chair. Sugar focus. Good focus. Okay. This is what they make studs out of. Trapezoid. No, parallelogram. Look at that long head. Oh, look. Still yet to see a killer whale, but I will not give up. obviously way more impressive and like mesmerizing when you see it in person because everything is so gigantic. Unbeaten path. Just kidding. Just not walking out the pavement again. On this, don't know what this art installation is, but it's like a giant, I don't even know. Giant angled art piece, right? Like it's huge. I don't know what it means. Like a rectangular worm.